For a long time, scientists thought that dogs didn't cry for emotional reasons like humans, but one recent study turned all that on its head. Researchers in Japan found that dogs may actually make tears when reunited with their owners. Now, they may not have tears rolling down their furry cheeks, but at least dogs may well up with emotion. In the study, scientists separated dogs from their owners for a while, and then they measured the volume of tears the dog's eyes produced when they were reunited. They found more tears welled up when they were reunited with their owners after spending even just hours apart. More on this fascinating story in just a minute. First, welcome to Pet Spotlight. This interesting research made us wonder, do dogs really miss you when you're gone? As a dog owner, I've often wondered if my furry friend feels sad or lonely when I leave the house without them. Our dogs become such an integral part of our lives that it's only natural to assume they experience similar emotions as we do. In this video, we'll explore some of the fascinating science behind how dogs perceive time, exhibit signs of attachment, and demonstrate what it's like to miss their beloved owners. Dogs form powerful emotional bonds with their human families. We welcome them into our homes as members of the pack, and our lives soon revolve around meeting their needs, sharing affection, and including them in our daily routines. So it's no surprise that dogs would feel our absence, but do they really understand the passage of time or comprehend when we're going to come back? Let's break down what science has uncovered about how dogs experience missing their owners. So back to that first question, do dogs actually shed tears of sadness when they're missing their owner? The study in Japan found that pet dogs produce a larger volume of tears when they're reunited with their owners compared with other humans. The scientists blamed this on surging levels of oxytocin, the love hormone. However, dogs' tear ducts are structured differently than humans, so tears are pretty unlikely to spill out over their cheeks like when humans cry. In fact, if dogs are actually shedding tears like that, it could be a reason to visit the vet and make sure there aren't any eye problems going on. Nonetheless, you might be like many dog owners who are sure they've seen their dog's watery eyes when greeting them after a long absence. So here's another question. Does it matter how long you've been gone? Before we get into how dogs sense time, don't forget to subscribe to Pet Spotlight to never miss a new video. So researchers have found that dogs don't perceive the passing of time in the same way that humans do. While our sense of time relies heavily on tracking minutes or hours, a dog's internal clock is more closely linked with their routine. For example, a dog knows when it's time for their morning walk based on signals in the environment, like the sun coming up or hearing an alarm clock. They know it's getting close to dinner time when their tummy grumbles. This means they have a comparative perception of time based on events, not based on precise units of measurement like we do. Interestingly, a study published in the journal Animal Cognition investigated how dogs reacted to their owners being absent for varying lengths of time. In the study, dogs were left alone for either 2 hours or 4 hours, and their behavior was recorded. The researchers found that dogs didn't demonstrate significantly different responses based on the exact duration of the absence. Instead, the dogs relied more on contextual clues and their usual routine to determine how to feel about their owner being gone. Another study examined the vocal crying behavior of dogs when their owner left. Recording during 5-minute departures, researchers found that dogs cried more and louder when owners exited through the front door compared to going into another room. This suggests that dogs rely on context clues about an owner leaving to determine if the separation is going to be long or not. Leaving through the front door with your jacket and briefcase in the morning, for example, your dog may know that they're in for a long day alone at home. This research indicates that dogs can perceive absence and react emotionally when owners are gone for extended periods. But the real question here is, do they miss us? Let's talk about separation anxiety. This common behavioral problem arises from dogs struggling emotionally when they're left alone by their owners. Symptoms like destructive behavior, peeing on the floor, and continuous barking or whining demonstrate the distress and conflict that dogs experience when their human leaves them. Then, when owners return, dogs can tend to be clingy and follow you around the house. Researchers believe separation anxiety confirms that dogs do genuinely miss their owners when they're gone. Now that we understand dogs are capable of missing us, how do we actually recognize the signs? There are some pretty clear clues to look for. A dog that's eagerly awaiting their owner's return might be pacing restlessly, whine or howl, or search the home looking for the absent human. When the awaited reunion finally happens, dogs demonstrate extremely joyful greetings or increased clinginess and a desire for close physical contact. Neuroscience offers some additional insights into why dogs miss their owners. Remember that love hormone, oxytocin? Researchers have shown that it plays a key role in bonding and attachment between dogs and humans. It's really not too different from the way that oxytocin helps parents and children bond. So when owners and dogs spend time together, oxytocin is released, promoting feelings of calmness, well-being, and connection. Separation deprives dogs of this neurological reward, those good feelings, and this only contributes to their missing behaviors. The owner-dog relationship is definitely a two-way street. We influence each other's emotional states. Dogs rely heavily on us for food, exercise, affection, mental stimulation, and when the owner leaves, the dog loses all those benefits and feels the absence of the companionship. At the same time, dogs provide reciprocal benefits to human well-being that we also miss during periods of absence. But look, it's not all sad, separation-fueled scenarios. There's plenty of positive steps we can take to nurture the bond with our furry friends, even when we're apart. Here are 3 key examples. First, focus on building your connection through quality time together. Make your moments at home really count with activities you both enjoy. Maybe that's playing fetch or going for walks or just snuggling on the couch. Strengthening your overall relationship will give your dog security that even when you're apart, you'll be back for them. Second, try leaving them with some stimulating toys or puzzles when you go. This could prevent boredom and give them a positive association with your absence. With a job to do like dislodging treats from a puzzle toy, they'll be engaged instead of fretting. And lastly, dogs feed off of our energy. If you project guilt and sadness when you're leaving, your dog is going to pick up on those emotions. But if you act upbeat when heading out the door, they'll probably feel more relaxed. So do dogs miss you when you're gone? The science says yes, but armed with tips to strengthen your bond, you can both feel confident and cared for. No separation anxiety required. Thanks for watching. Let us know down in the comments what are your tricks for keeping your dog happy even when you're away. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the amazing world of our furry companions. Until next time.